stand at the top of the mat. All right, so feet about inner hip width apart. You can just let the arms hang down by the side, lengthen the crown towards the sky. Just take a few breaths to land and arrive. So, kind of settle in, right? Take stock of why you've shown up on your mat this morning or this afternoon, and, a chance for, no matter what else is going on, for you to just be present for the next little while in breath and in body. All right, use the next few exhales to kind of draw your belly button in towards the spine. Maybe it lifts up towards the heart a little bit, and the exhales really let the shoulders slide down and away from the ears. Yeah, 2 more breaths here before we move. Good. Last breath. Yeah, now on your next inhale, extend the arms up and overhead. So extended mountain, palms turn in. And when you exhale, fold forwards. You can sweep the arms forwards through center out to the sides. Yeah, take a halfway lift. So extend the crown forwards. And then just fold, exhale. You can even soften the knees here if you'd like. Good. All the way up for extended mountain. So reach, gaze can follow the thumbs. Exhale, fold forwards, hinge at the hips. Great. Halfway lift, big breath, long spine. And again, just fold. Yeah, one more time. Extended mountain, nice big rise. Gaze follows the fingers. Exhale, fold forwards, knees soft, spine long. Halfway lift, fill up. And then plant the hands, step the right foot back to lunge. So long step. Hands either on the earth, or if you want a little more fire, maybe fly the arms forwards or even back alongside the body. Yeah, try to keep chin tucked to the chest, the shoulders squeezing in towards each other. And just a few breaths here to kind of find some strength or at least some stillness, right? Take another breath in and out. Good. Plant your hands on either side of the front foot. Your right hand is going to stay grounded. Just bring your left hand to the left hip. Right, turn your navel towards the inner left thigh. Stack the shoulders. Yeah, you can always shift the gaze. And then you can stay with the left hand where it is, or if you want, you can reach your left arm for the sky, finding a little more work through the shoulders. Yeah, take 2 more big breaths. On the exhales, navel to spine. Think of twisting all the air out of the body. Yeah, nice. 1 more. Yeah, then plant the left hand. And step back for a plank here. Take a couple breaths on your exhales, navel to spine. Gaze stays out in front of the fingertips. Good. For this first one, lower your knees. So this will be a modified flow. Take a breath in and then just lower halfway. Move your heart out in front of the fingertips so that your elbows stay over the wrist. Yeah, nice. And then press back up. 2 more times. Halfway lower. Press back up. Good. Last one, halfway lower to pause if you want to take an extra breath for strength, and then all the way to the earth this time. Good. Release the top of the feet, toes are pointed. Anchor the feet down, come into just a small back bend. Lift the heart, squeeze the elbows in, and then exhale, release. Yeah, we'll do 2 more. Inhale, lift the heart, elbows hug into the sides of the body. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, heart lifts, and lower. Good. Tuck the toes, take a breath in, and on your exhale, press up and back over the knees to down dog. So that upside down V, hips go high, right? You can soften the knees a little here. Think more about the length in the spine than what's happening in the legs, and take a few breaths, right? Think of pressing away from the top of the mat. If you can anchor the first finger and thumb down, great. Right? Feel the heart and the ribs, abdomen expands, and on the exhale, draw navel to spine. Right, 2 more steady breaths, little tuck of the chin to the chest. Last breath here. Good, lift your heels, take a breath in. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forwards, and just walk or step to the hands. Find again a halfway lift, big breath in, long spine. Exhale, fold, soften the knees. Halfway lift again. And then fold. And now all the way up, extended mountain. So big reach, arms extend for the sky. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips, tuck the chin to the chest. Good. Halfway lift here, big breath in, plant the hands, left foot back to lunge. Right, again, you pause, decide what you'd want to do with the arms, fly them forwards, back, or stay grounded. Right, nice steady breaths here. Tuck the chin a little towards the chest, energy between the shoulder blades and the upper back. 2 more breaths. Last one. Plant the hands, left hand stays. Right hand to right hip to start. Stack the shoulders, twist from the navel, draw the crown of the head away from you so spine is long. And then if you want to reach that right arm for the sky here, go ahead. Right, big breaths into the heart. Exhales, open the body to twist and keep that left leg steady and strong. Take one more big breath in and out. Good. Plant the right hand, nice and strong. Step back to plank. Right. Take a big breath in. Yeah, halfway lower. And then all the way to the earth. Good. Release the top of the feet. Just one back bend here. So inhale, lift the heart, squeeze the elbows in. Feet are anchored. Right. So this is Cobra. You can stay or you can press into the hands and the feet. Start to straighten the arms and lift everything else off the ground for up dog. So knees lift, glutes squeeze, and then down dog. Good. Take another big breath in and out. Inhale, lift the heels. Little bend of the knees, look forwards, and then walk or step top of the mat. Good. Halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale, fold. All the way up, extended mountain, big reach. So we'll move a little bit here. Exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift, big breath. Hands plant, right foot back to lunge. This time high lunge. So on your inhale, rise up, stack shoulders over hips. Flip the palms in, thumbs drift back, and square the shoulders forwards. Yeah, nice. Right, you want to squeeze the thighs into the center line. Pull the fingers a little closer to the sky. Take another big breath in. And then exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Good. We're going to twist. Right hand stays grounded. Left hand reaches for the sky. Right, try not to collapse in the shoulders or the legs. Take another big breath in and out. Plant the left hand. Step back, high plank. Take a breath in. Halfway lower or all the way to the earth. Right, a back bend on the inhale. So from the ground, it's Cobra. From here, it's up dog. Legs are strong. Down dog, press up and back. And take 2 big breaths in and out. Yeah, nice long spine. Hands are rooted. Next, inhale, lift the heels. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forwards, and then hop, step, or walk, top of the mat. Halfway lift, big reach through the crown of the head. Exhale to fold forwards. All the way up for extended mountain. Big reach, fold forwards here. Yeah, halfway lift, fill up. Hands plant, left foot back to lunge. This time high lunge. When you're ready, rise up. Shoulders stack over hips, palms in. Yeah, think of drawing your inner elbows to the sky. You want to feel the ribs get further apart. Nice. Another big breath in. Fold, plant the hands. Left hand stays. Right hand reaches. Stack the shoulders, fill the heart. Take another big breath in and out. Right hand lands. Step back to plank. Right? Take a breath in. You could always choose to hold plank or come through low plank or all the way to the earth on the next exhale. Right? Take a back bend on the inhale if you're moving. If you're still in plank, take another breath. And then we meet in down dog. Right? So all these flows are optional. You can always choose to skip them if the shoulders need a break or if you'd rather be in down dog. Yeah, take 2 more big breaths here, in and out.
Can you make sure the camera's still on? Should you say recording?
Yeah, time's running. Yes.
Great.
Good. Next, inhale, lift the heels. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Walk, step, or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, fill up. Ooh, exhale, folds. All the way up, extended mountain, nice big reach. Yeah, and this time sit your hips for chair pose. So think of inner thighs dropping to the earth. Right, you can have space between the feet or the feet can be together. Right, when you look down, you want to be able to see the toes. So really press the hips back. And you can kind of let a back bend happen in the heart and the chest to stretch the shoulders. Yeah, take a few breaths here. So just building a little more strength. Take one more big breath in. And then exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift, fill up. Hands plant, step the right foot back, high lunge. So one more time through the sequence, a little stronger this time. Extend the arms up and overhead, palms in. Find that sense of pulling the inner elbows to the sky. Right, fill the ribs. Even in the reach, let the shoulders relax a little bit away from the ears. Good. 2 more breaths. Last full breath in and out here. Good. Now take a breath in, reach further. And just find a halfway fold. Pause. Yeah. Take another breath in and out. Plant the hands. Right hand stays grounded. Left arm reaches for the sky. Twist open. Press the back of the right knee towards the sky. The legs are strong. You're working to keep the hips close to square. Take another big breath in. Plant the left hand inside the left foot. Yeah. Drop your right foot parallel with the back of the mat. So warrior two stance, you're just going to windmill the arms up. And you want to think in the stance of that front heel kind of lining up with the arch of the back foot. Yeah, and then reach the arms. So gaze will come over the front middle finger, right? Think of making your spine super long, yeah, without letting that front arm pull you forwards. There you go, cat, nice. And that front knee is pressing forwards, also pressing towards the pinky edge side of that foot. Yeah, a few breaths here to lengthen. Think of anchoring through the pinky edge side of the right foot too, so that that inner and outer leg are both strong. Yeah, take 2 more big breaths here. Yeah, so keep the arms reaching, but take them up and overhead. Right hand wraps the left wrist, find some length, and then just start to pull the body back. Yeah, breathe into the front ribs. If you need to for the neck, look down at the back foot. Yeah, 2 more breaths. Good. Now straighten your front leg. Reach back further for a breath in and out. And then rise up. Legs stay straight. Reach forwards. Your front hip is going to drop. Triangle pose. So that left hand comes down. Your gaze can come up to the right hand. Pull the crown of the head forwards. Don't let that left ear collapse towards the left shoulder. Yeah, nice. And just like 3 big breaths, right? You want to feel a sense of kind of twisting here. So even though you don't want to collapse into the right shoulder, you should feel like you're trying to turn the center of the chest towards the sky. 1 more breath. Yeah, come back to warrior 2 to pause. And then we'll do 1 more pose here, side angle pose. Reach forwards, lightly front forearm on the front thigh, right? You start with the right arm up and overhead, then you start to extend it for the front of the room. Twist open, press your top shoulder back in space, but extend the top arm forwards over the ear. Yeah. And now press as firm as you can through the pinky edge side of that back foot. If you feel like you have space in the hips, you can drop that front arm inside the front foot. It's going to get deeper. Yeah? Yeah. Badass. Yeah. Great. So take 2 more breaths. Try to find as much length as you can through the top side of the body. Good. Yeah. Come back up to warrior 2. Last bit of work here. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, palms pull in, and then maybe float or pull the arms towards the earth so the knuckles drawing to the ground. 2 options here. You could lift the chin. I like this one with the chin tucked towards the chest. Nice stretch to the back of the neck. Good. And then the last bit of power here, you're going to take a breath in and you're going to find humble warrior. So left side of the torso slides along the inner left thigh. The hands fly off the back if you can. For some of us, they release to the hips or the low back here. Yeah, relax the head and the neck. Should be a lot of work in the legs. And the outer left thigh drawing back in space. Good. It's just 2 breaths. Yeah, nice work. And then release the hands to either side of that left foot. Step back to plank. Right? Take a breath in and out. You can take a flow or press right back to down dog. So if you're flowing, it's high to low plank or all the way to the earth on a breath out. It's an inhale to back bend and it's an exhale back to down dog. Good. Extend your left leg straight up and back. Try to keep the hips square, all 5 toes on the left foot turn to the earth. Good. Take 1 big breath in. Exhale, left knee to nose, plant the foot between the hands. Yeah, shorten the stance for pyramid pose. So you want a short stance, both feet kind of facing forwards. You want to be able to square the hips and then rise up, straighten both legs. Yeah, take hands to the hips or the heart here, doesn't matter. Collarbones are long, take a big breath in. Tuck the chin a little towards the chest and start to fold. So left hip keeps drawing back, yeah. So you think collarbones drawing towards the left toes, energy between the shoulder blades. You could reach for your left shin or the earth, but it's really not necessary here. Right, so whatever works in the body, yeah. We want a deep stretch through the hamstrings. So take 2 more big breaths in and out. Last big breath. Good. Now standing splits. Bend the left knee, plant your hands out in front of the left foot and lift the right leg high. Keep the hips square. Try to turn all 5 toes on this right foot towards the earth. Yes, press the heel as high as you can. Take a big breath in and out. Yeah, we'll come into chair pose. Plant your right foot next to the left. Sit the hips, reach the arms. Nice work. Take 2 big breaths here. 1 more in. And then fold forwards. Halfway lift, fill up. Hands plant, step the left foot back. High lunge, second side. So we do all that on the other side. Rise up, stack the shoulders over the hips. Reach the arms for the sky. Hands to prayer at the heart also works if you're feeling it. Yeah, just take a couple breaths. Good. And remember, we have that halfway fold. So nice big breath in. Take a halfway fold. Navel to spine. Spine is long. Crown reaches forwards. Nice. Then plant the hands. Left hand stays. Right hand reaches for the sky to twist. Right, so working into the shoulders. Legs are strong. Try to keep that right hip from getting too high. Take another breath. Nice. Right hand lands. So warrior two stance. Plant your left foot parallel with the back of the mat. Rise up. Arms reach forward and back. Good. Think of pulling your fingers as far away from each other as you can. Pull the crown of the head towards the sky. So this is a strong stance. Yeah, take 2 more breaths here. Good. So the arms will come up. Left hand will wrap the right wrist. Take a big breath to lengthen and just start to reach back, right? Spreading those right ribs apart. Nice deep breaths into the front side of the body. The right rib or right lung fills deep. Take 1 more breath here. And then straighten the front leg. Yeah, now you're going to rise up for triangle. So the legs stay straight. As you reach forwards, drop your right hip. The left hip presses back in space. Yeah, now hinge. Right arm down, left arm up. Right, take care of the neck. Don't let that right ear collapse towards the right shoulder. Yeah, pull the fingers away from each other here, just like in warrior two. Take another big breath in and out. Back to warrior two. Good. Now side angle pose. Tiny reach forwards, land your front forearm on the front thigh, palm up. Left arm starts straight up and eventually you reach it along the ear. Right? Press as firm as you can through the pinky edge side of your left foot. Use that to draw the left fingers as far forward as you can. And a little bit of a twist. So think of pressing left hip and left shoulder back in space. Right? Yeah. So that right hand reaches for the earth here. Nice big stretch through the hips and groin. 1 more breath. Back to warrior two, and then we'll stretch the shoulders. So take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Yeah, palms draw together, pull the knuckles down, either chin lifted or tucked towards the chest. Right, think of rotating the inner biceps away from the armpits. Yeah, nice. Good, lift the heart, take another big breath. Try not to change the legs. Humble warrior. So slide the right side of the torso along your inner right thigh. Right shoulder comes inside that right knee. Yeah. And then fold as deep as you can here. Yeah, and you can let the left shoulder drop a little. Let the head and neck relax. So some people are going to be able to get inside that right thigh. And then the hands can stay, or you can fly them off the back body here and get a nice deep stretch through the shoulders. Yeah, you can keep the bind or you can release the hands. That's fine too. Last breath. Good. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. Right? Same options. You can hold plank, you can flow, or right back to down dog. Yeah, nice. Good. Take a breath in and out. Right leg will come up and back. Good. Is that the same side? I'm all mixed up.
Oh, yes, this is right.
Okay, right leg up and back. There we go. Big breath in. Knee to nose, plant the foot. Yeah, you're right. All right, short stance for that pyramid again. Left foot lands. Rise up. You want the hips square forwards, both legs straight. So we really want to be able to anchor the left heel, so hop forwards just a little. Great. Pull that right knee up or right leg up and back. Good. Big breath to lengthen and then fold. Little tuck of the chin towards the chest. Legs are strong. Right, hands at the hips, heart, or reaching for the earth, or even that right shin. All great options here. Take a couple breaths. Right, soften the neck. Yeah, there we go. 2 breaths here. And then that little flash of fire. So right knee bends, standing splits. Plant the hands out in front of that foot. Take the left leg up in the air. Good. Inner thigh turns to the sky. Turn all 5 toes towards the earth. So turn that foot the other way. Good. Press the heel higher. Take a big breath in and out. And then chair pose one last time. Left foot lands next to the right. Drop the hips. Extend the arms. Good. Take a big breath in and out. One more in. Fold forwards here. Halfway lift, big breath in. Good. As you fold, widen the stance, turn the toes out. We'll sit down into a squat. Lift the heart towards the thumbs. Yeah, hands to prayer. Draw the shoulders close. Take a couple breaths. So we'll leave the left leg as it is. Just lift the hips enough to take a big step back with the right leg and drop the right knee down. Yeah, bring the hands inside the left foot and just take a few breaths to find a nice deep stretch here. Right, you can stay either lifted through the heart or kind of collapse forwards, but we'll just find first some release, a nice deep stretch. You know, you can let the breath kind of shift and change here depending on, you know, what's going on in the body. So slow, deep breaths for a little more surrender if you'd like. Yeah, and you can always stay as you are folded towards the earth, or left hand to left knee or low back to twist here in this shape, sometimes a little deeper in the hip and the groin. Right, so if you're twisting left hand, bring it to that inner knee. Yeah, and you can almost use that hand as leverage to press the knee out a little bit wide. Yeah, nice. Take another breath in and out. Good. And then come back through center. Hands to the earth. So a little bit of fire here. Tuck that back toe or back toes, right foot. Lift the right knee. Stay as low as you can. Walk the arms forward. And then once you're here, can you start to lift the fingers and stay in the power of the legs? Yeah, nice. Take a couple of breaths. Of course you can do this. It's all leg power. Take another breath. Good. Plant the hands. When you're ready, take a big step forwards with the right foot. Take a big step back with the left. Drop the left knee. We'll take a nice deep stretch on the second side. Yeah, so first just folding forwards, nice sink into the hips. Great. You know, a few breaths here. You don't have to twist just because you did it on the first side, but if you're feeling it here over the next few breaths, right hand to right inner thigh or knee and using a little bit of leverage to open here. Good. Another breath. And then a slow unwind. And then this little flash of fire here, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, reach forwards, try to stay deep in the hips. So we want it to be a lot of work. And then if you can, you fly the arms, but stay low in the lunge. Yeah, even lower if you can. Nice. 2 more breaths. Good. And then plant the hands. Last time, step forwards. Halfway lift, nice big breath in. Exhale, fold. Good. All the way up, extended mountain, nice big reach. And release the hands to the heart. Yeah, bring the feet together, big toes touching. Yeah, last little bit of work. So come up on the ball of the right foot. Open the right knee to the side, and then you can leave the foot anchored or draw the foot up to the calf or even the inner thigh. Right, it's wherever you kind of feel like balancing this afternoon. Yeah, if you want to work the shoulders, you can extend the arms up and overhead and use that to pull the spine long. So it's mostly just a little bit of balance and some nice deep stretch now. So take a few more breaths. Nice work. Good. So bring the hands back to the heart. Flip the right knee forwards. Last little flash of fire here, warrior 3. So tip forwards, heart comes down in line with the earth. Kick the right leg back. If you want real work through the shoulders, extend your arms forwards, palms in. Oh yeah. Nice work, cat. 2 breaths. Good. And then you're going to take a big step back and open towards me. So big step back, turn the toes in. You want to be a little pigeon-toed. Yeah. Hands to the hips. Try to resist the urge to press the hips back in space. So take a big breath in and a wide leg forward fold. Start to fold. Right, hands find the earth under the shoulders. Take a breath to lengthen and lift. And then exhale, keep folding. Walk the hands towards being inside the feet here. Elbows bent behind you. Yeah, you want to think of your sits bones lifting. So your butt lifts, navel draws in towards the body. Yeah, and then energize through the upper back. So even here, draw the shoulder blades closer together and lengthen the collarbones on the front of the body. Yeah, let the chin tuck towards the chest. Eventually here, crown falls towards the earth. Yeah, 2 more big breaths. Yeah. And then walk the hands back out under the shoulders. Turn all 10 toes to the front of the room. Plant the hands and just step the right foot forwards. Good. Come all the way up to standing. Yeah, nice. And then relax the arms. Good. So last couple standing poses, we'll just do those few things on the second side. So your right foot stays up on the ball of the left foot, left knee flips out. You stay anchored to find your balance. Right? Balance isn't meant to be perfect. It's meant to be an experience. So, if it's one of those days where you wobble or shift or move, you just want to pay attention to it all here. Take one more breath, lengthen the spine. So this is an extension. Good. And then turn the left knee forwards. Ready for warrior 3. Tip the heart down in line with the earth. Kick your left leg up and back. Arms forward if you want that work through the shoulders and upper back. Nice work. 2 breaths. Good. Big step back for that wide leg stance. Little different this time. We're going to stay lifted and find one last stretch through the shoulders. So hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles down and draw the heart up. Take a few nice big breaths here. Good. Last breath. Release the bind. Yeah. Turn all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Step forwards. Last time here. Big breath in and out. Good. Extend the arms up and overhead. Nice big reach. Exhale, fold forwards here. Halfway lift, fill up. Hands plant. Last chance to move. High to low plank or all the way to the earth. Right. Take a back bend here. Nice big breath. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice. And then down dog. Press up and back. 2 more breaths. Last one. Good. And this time when you lift the heels, breathe in, bend the knees, look forwards. We're coming to a seat. Hop, step, or walk. Yeah. So come all the way down to the earth. Extend the legs out in front. Feet flexed and active, toes drawing towards you. You can leave a little space between your heels. Yeah. Good. Hands will plant beside the hips and just use that anchor to lift the heart. Shoulders kind of relax down and away from the ears. So it's pretty much where you were standing up. Now it's just you fold it in half. Take a couple breaths. Good. On the exhale, lengthen even more. 1 more breath. Yeah, better. Good. You're going to bring your right foot to the inner left thigh. Right? You want to think long through the front of the body. So take a big breath in. You can use the arms reaching if you want. Square the shoulders towards this foot and start to fold. Don't let your shoulders hike towards the ears. Yeah, nice. Release the hands. You can grab calf, ankle, or foot if you'd like. Collarbones lengthen, right? Think of pulling your stomach to your left thigh. Pull your collarbones towards your toes. And then when you get deep enough, you can let the chin tuck a little towards the chest. Right? If the left side body is really short, you want to think of lengthening it here. Yeah, and just take 2 or 3 more breaths. You want to think of using inhales to lengthen more and the exhales to draw you further into the fold. Yeah, 1 more breath in and out. Good. And then restack the spine. Yeah. Plant your right hand outside of this right leg. Good. You're going to press into the right shin, lift your hips, and reach the left arm overhead. Good. Hips come up, anchor that left foot down. Yeah, nice. And then lift the heart, take a few big breaths. So we're just releasing through the shoulders. Good. Another breath. Good. And then a slow lower down, let the hips land. Yeah, you're going to plant your right foot on the earth, sort of about a fist width between the thigh. Yeah. Take a big breath in to lengthen the body and then twist towards me. So towards the right, you can wrap the left hand or bring the elbow to the outer knee. So try to keep that right foot anchored, inner foot pressed. Good. And lift the heart on the breaths in. Use the exhales to twist a little deeper. Yeah, 3 more breaths. Keep left leg active so those toes are flexed. And the left heel pressing away. Take another big breath in and out. Good. And then slowly unwind. And extend the right leg long. Good. Second side, left foot to the inner right thigh. So first we're folding, right? Take a big breath, pull the body long, square the shoulders to the right foot, and then fold forwards, right? Don't collapse through the front body. Release the hands when you're ready, and the chin a little softening towards the chest so the neck is long, right? Every inhale, pull the front body long. Every exhale, find a little space to fold, right? If the right side body is really short, you're also working to lengthen it a little bit here. Yeah, nice. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly come up. And we'll find the release here. So you're going to plant the left hand behind you. Press into the left shin, right foot, lift the heart, lift the hips. Reach the right arm overhead and just take a couple big breaths. Nice work. Land of the hips, nice and slow. We have one more pose here. We're twisting, right? So plant the left foot on the earth, left knee pointed to the sky. Lift the heart, big breath in, and then twisting to the left. Yeah, so keep the right leg active, right toes flexed, good. And try to keep that left knee from collapsing out. Big toe side of the foot is planted. Yeah. So if it's 3 more breaths, see if you can find more space either on the exhale or just after it when the lungs are empty. Good. 1 more breath. And unwind back through center. Good. Now extend the left leg long out in front. Yeah. And we're going to find one straight fold here just to reset. So extend the arms up and overhead, big breath, and then fold forwards. Right? Shoulders slide closer together down the back. Nice. Tuck the chin a little towards the chest without letting the back body collapse. And for the next few breaths, pull the heart towards the toes on the inhale. See if you can fold a little deeper on the out. Nice. Any softening of the knees here is fine if you need it. Right? So you should feel a balance of stretch in the hamstrings and the low and mid back. Take 1 more breath. Yeah, slowly restack the spine. And soften the knees and roll all the way down onto your back here. Okay. So last couple stretches here. Hug your right knee into the heart. The left leg stays long. Activate the left leg. Press the heel away from you. Good. Take a couple breaths. And then slowly, mindfully here, we're going to twist. So your left hand stays on the knee. Bring the right arm out to the side and just draw that leg across the body. Right, you can come up on the left side here, right hip over the left, but you want that right shoulder sinking. Yep. And if you want to stretch the neck even deeper, shift your gaze towards your right hand. And just take 5 breaths, a little less working into the twist. If you want that extra work, once you're deep in the twist, you kind of want a sense of trying to turn your navel back towards the sky. So it'll shift the work in the center of the body. And another breath. Come back through center. And now extend the right foot to the ceiling. Take the hands behind the thigh. Right, and you have 2 options here. You can stay grounded, or if you want a little more work, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat and walk your hands up towards the ankle or the foot. Right, as long as you're getting a stretch in the hamstring, it doesn't matter. One more breath. And this time when you release, just let the right leg float down next to the left. Right, and just leave the arms by the sides. Take a couple breaths. So right, just notice maybe how the body feels different and the same. Right, one side maybe a little more lively. Good. So last stretch here, draw the left knee into the heart, right leg long and active. Yeah, take a couple more breaths. And then we twist. So the right hand on the knee, left arm wide, yeah. Letting the hips stack if you'd like. Left shoulder sinking. If you shift the gaze to the left, you might notice it makes that sort of sinking a little more possible. Last breath here. Good. Bring the body back up through center. Left foot reaches for the sky, hands behind the thigh. You can stay grounded or curl the head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, walking the hands up towards the foot, right? Both are fine. Just a few breaths here. Last bit of work through the hamstring. Good. And then nice and slow, you're going to let the left leg float down next to the right when you release. Yeah, take a couple breaths. Same thing, right? Notice how the body feels both the same and different on each side. Right, some of you are going to feel like it makes sense to hug the knees into the heart, to find a little bit of reset here, maybe rocking or rolling along the spine. Some of you are going to stay stretched out long.